Hey everyone, RJ here with CB Tech, and this video here is dealing with Cricket and their new deprioritization feature on their plans. Now, for a long time now, I know that Cricket has had their unlimited data plan, and everyone has enjoyed that unlimited data plan, being able to use however many gigabytes they want to use per month for what they're paying for with Cricket. But now they're following along with everyone else and joining in this deprioritization after so many gigabytes. So from what I have seen, heard from other video reviewers and tech reviewers, they are going to start deprioritizing you. I think it is in April. Now, deprioritization is not that big of a deal. When you go with Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, Metro PCS, Boost Mobile, all of these carriers who are allowed to access the full LTE speeds that the actual carrier, like T-Mobile with Metro PCS, Boost Mobile, Virgin Mobile with Sprint, and Verizon Prepaid, is able to utilize the full download speeds and upload speeds on their prepaid networks. But the biggest issue that I see with Cricket having their deprioritization is the fact that Cricket already caps you with only 8 megabits per second download, which is not very fast to begin with. I mean, 8 megabits per second, if you stream Periscope, you'll have no issue. If you want to watch 1080p video on YouTube, there's no issue. If you want to watch Netflix, if you want to do pretty much anything but really live stream. And yes, some live streams do not require as much internet connection or as much of a, download speed hog as some of them are. But Cricket deprioritizing their customers after 22 gigs to me is kind of a push, because, like I say, AT&T already caps Cricket Wireless's data to 8. I have ran Cricket speed tests, and I have got up to around 10 megabits per second download. But it is on their website, and it is in their fine print, that you are capped at only 8 megabits per second download. Now, as far as upload speeds go, I'm not really sure what the max is, but I do know that 8 megabits per second download is their supposedly max download speed. So when I hear that Cricket Wireless is going to start deprioritizing their customers after 22 gigs in congested areas. Now, people get this confused. People say, well, deprioritization, throttling. A throttle means you are knocked down to like 2G speeds or 128 kilobytes per second, which is pretty much unusable unless you want to just check emails, maybe browse, Instagram, stuff like that. It works for that, or looking up something, phone number, something like that. But deprioritization, what that does is, in congested networks, you are just slowed down. Somebody next to you has Cricket Wireless, and if y'all are both on the unlimited plan, and you've used 100 gigs, and the person beside you has used only 10 gigs, then they're going to get the full 8 megabits per second download, while you're going to be deprioritized and slowed down in that congested area. But once you're out of that congested area, your speeds will go back up to regular 8 megabits per second download. But what gripes me, and what's kind of crazy about this whole ordeal with Cricket joining this bandwagon and following along with everybody else that's doing this, is that, like I said, you are only getting 8 megabits per second download. So if you get deprioritized, how slow will you really go? Now I can see deprioritization on, like I said, Verizon Prepaid, Sprint, Virgin, Boost Mobile, T-Mobile, Metro PCS, and maybe there's a few more that I'm forgetting. But for Cricket to actually deprioritize you when you're only getting 8 megabits per second to begin with, it's kind of crazy in my opinion, because if they deprioritize you in congested areas, your speeds are going to probably be near next to nothing. Now I can't verify that. I'm not a Cricket customer. I do not have an unlimited plan. I don't know anybody personally that has an unlimited plan with Cricket Wireless, so I can't really, tell you what the speeds are going to be in congested areas after you pass the 22 gigabyte threshold that they are doing this with. So that's really my gripe with Cricket Wireless joining in this whole deprioritization thing. In my opinion, they should have just left it alone. I mean, Cricket don't even offer hotspot for free as of yet. I mean, you got to pay. I mean, the majority of carriers out there offer free Wi-Fi and give you 8 to 10 gigabytes of high-speed hotspot, if not more. And Cricket still makes you pay for hotspot. So, when you have that going against you, now if that's changed, let me know in the comment section below if they do offer free mobile hotspot now. But from last time I checked, it's still like, what, $10 a month for that? So if you're paying $70 a month or $65 auto pay, and if you want hotspot, have to pay $10 more than that. And then if you go over 22 gigabytes, you are liable to be deprioritized in major congested areas. How slow will your data speeds really go if you only got 8 to begin with? I mean, it's not like T-Mobile where you're getting 50 to 70. It's not like Sprint where you're getting between 20 and 60, or Verizon's, or whatever the case may be. You're getting 8. So deprioritizing it, to me, is not going to be a good move. Now, if I get reports, and believe me, and I want to say this here, if anybody out there has got Cricket Wireless, and you have the unlimited data, and you have surpassed your 22 gigs, and have been in congested areas, leave it down in the comment section below what kind of speeds you were getting. If you were seeing deprioritization. Now, just because it says you may be deprioritized does not necessarily mean you're going to be deprioritized. It just means that if you're in a very congested area, you're liable to be knocked down to a lot lower speeds than what the 8 megabit cap already is. So let me know in the comment section below if anybody out there has passed that 22 gigabyte threshold into deprioritization, and if your speeds have changed. So that's my biggest gripe with Cricket Wireless right now. The fact, one, you got to pay for hotspot when everybody else is offering it for free. Two, jumping on the deprioritization bandwagon with everybody else when you only get 8 megabits per second download. So let me know in the comment section below what y'all think. If this was helpful in any way, be sure to hit that like button. I sure would appreciate it. If you ain't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and stay tuned for the next video.